Toledo City Council is now leaving the future of mayoral term limits at the ballot box.
Council unanimously passed an ordinance that allows mayors to run for 3 terms instead of 2. Steve Iwanek joins us live outside of One Government Center downtown with more. Steve?
Yeah, Kaylee, Dan, there are still some hurdles to clear, but for the time being, City Council has opened the door potentially, if voters say yes in November, to allow the current and future mayors here in the city of Toledo to have 3 consecutive terms. But it does all depend on the voter.
Hardman.
Yes.
Hobbs.
Yes.
Jones. Yes.
A unanimous decision by Toledo City Council, now up to thousands.
In the spirit of democracy, we are elected by these same people too, and we don't want to say no to voters, especially when over 10,000 sign this.
A petition to change the current Toledo City Charter regarding mayor term limits, led by a group of local business leaders, one of them being B.J. Fisher, who said in a statement, quote, "The goal of the petition was to give voters a chance to choose a direction for mayoral term limits in a single ballot issue. With this charter amendment on the ballot, voters will be able to decide whether, at any time in the future, they would like the option of electing a mayor to serve a 3rd term." They needed 5,000 signatures, but on August 19th,
There were over 10,000 signatures. Of that, about 6,000 were valid signatures.
enough to let council pass Ordinance 404-24 and let the people decide. Adding to the November ballot the question, should mayors in Toledo get a maximum of 3 consecutive terms or just 2? No matter the answer, Toledo still differs from their neighbors in Cleveland and Detroit, where they don't enforce maximum term limits. For Mayor Wade Kapsakavich, it's not a big deal for him, saying in a text to WTOL 11, quote, "I don't plan to say anything about it, and I don't plan to campaign for it one way or another. It's in the hands of the voters, as it should be." And voters, like Toledo resident Richard Arnold, say it's the right thing to do.
I think it's good for the future of Toledo. I've been attending these meetings since Doug DeGood was mayor, and our current mayor is as accessible as anyone I've ever met. I talk to him all the time. So I don't have a problem with it. I'm just glad that the voters will get their say in November.
Now, if the voters do say yes in November, that opens the door for Kapsakavich to run for a 3rd term if he would want to, and he would have the chance, if that would be the case, to be the first mayor in Toledo history to have 3 consecutive terms if he would be reelected. Kapsakavich's 2nd term is over at the end of next year. Reporting in downtown Toledo, Steve Iwanek, WTOL 11.